When you're out forward driving, there'll be a lot of things that you need to power while you're away. It might be a fridge, it might be your lights, it might be some music, a compressor. And you need a battery that's capable of powering all of those auxiliaries and all of those devices, because the only power you've got is what you carry out there and what's in your car. The latest technology in batteries is the lithium battery. They're perfect for 4x4 applications. They've got less than half the weight, so reduces your GVM in your vehicle. Easy to carry around when you're camping. They've got extended runtime as well with a flat discharge curve, so we'll run those devices that you're running a whole lot longer. You've also got greater use of the available capacity. So that'll give you longer runtime when you don't have power to charge the batteries, when you're running your music or your fridge, for example. The other factor when you're out four-wheel driving is recharge time. So you get up the next day, you've used your battery all night, and you want to get charged and ready to go for the next day nice and quick. Lithium is a lot more efficient at taking the charge on than sealed lead acid, and as a result of that, can be charged in as little as 2 hours. So you wake up in the morning, jump in the car, by the time you get to morning tea and ready for a stop, your battery will be charged and ready to go. Another big factor in four-wheel driving is space. Space is always of a premium, and so with the Invicta Lithium range, we've got a couple of nice sizes there to ensure that you can fit the battery in some spots which don't take up precious cargo space. So that might be under the front or passenger seat, or behind the back seat, or at the back of your tray, and ensure that you're not taking up that precious cargo space. We take a lot of stuff with us when we're going away. The last thing we want to do is have to put something aside so we can fit a battery in. Those are some pretty standard applications for when you're going out 4x4ing, but there's always those with more extreme needs, an example of which, Simon. And you can have a look at this truck here. He runs his lights, he's got compressors, so his requirements on power are much higher than your average user. But as a result of that, he's got a battery similar to this, same case size. It's a 12 volt, 300 amp hour lithium battery that he uses to run all of his auxiliaries, as well as charge all of his equipment overnight. The one in Simon's car has got a Century label on it. We've just recently rebranded to Invicta. So the range that you see here, the Invicta range, is the same as the previous Century brand, same one that Simon's got in under the Century label. Same high quality products, just with a new brand. When you're out camping or off-roading, you're a long way from civilization, and so for peace of mind, you want to make sure that your battery's safe. The Lithium Iron Phosphate batteries are the safest lithium batteries that are on the market. One of the main differences between lithium and sealed lead acid is that lithium's got a very flat discharge curve. So what that means is you can't just take a voltage measurement across the terminals and get an indication of the available capacity. But with the Invicta range, we've developed a solution for that, which is a Bluetooth app. You can see here the state of charge, the voltage, and the capacity of the battery. So this is a 50 amp battery. If I cycle along, this is a very useful piece of information which gives you the amount of current that's coming out of the battery. It's technology such as the Bluetooth app and safety aspects associated with the product that makes us so proud of the Invicta range. So whether you're a weekend camper who goes away occasionally, or a hardcore guy who goes away for weeks or months on end and spends lots of time off the grid, you can be sure that the Invicta range has got a size that suits your needs.